Close your eyes now and let the very first breath you take become a quiet invitation. An invitation to step inside a place that has been waiting for you all along. A place where the air itself moves slower, where every sound is softened by layers of golden mist, and where the only rhythm you need to follow is the slow, steady pulse of your own heartbeat. Imagine, just for a moment, that deep within your chest there is a single atom of peace, a tiny, glowing speck, no larger than a grain of sand, yet holding all the stillness of a forest at dawn. This atom hums at a frequency of 432 hertz, a sound so pure it vibrates through your bones like the first note of a lullaby sung by the earth itself. And as you focus on it, you notice how it begins to expand, just slightly, like a drop of honey spreading in warm water. Each breath you take pulls that peace outward, filling your ribs, your shoulders, the space behind your eyes. The world around you starts to fade, not with darkness, but with a soft, honeyed glow. The edges of your thoughts grow smooth, like stones worn by a gentle river. And somewhere in the distance, you hear the faintest creak, like an old tree remembering how to bend in the wind. This sound is not loud, not sharp, but deep and resonant, as if the earth itself is exhaling. And with each creak, the space around you shifts just a little, until you realize you are no longer standing in the room where you began. You are now inside the hollow of the sleeping tree, a cavernous space carved into the heart of an ancient trunk, its bark long turned to smooth, polished amber. The walls around you pulse faintly, as if breathing, lined with veins of glowing sap that dim and brighten in time with your own heartbeat. The air here is cool and still, carrying the faintest trace of cedar and old paper, like the pages of a book left open in a quiet library. And the floor beneath your feet is not hard wood or cold stone, but a bed of moss so deep it feels like sinking into a cloud. With every step, a soft, golden mist rises around your ankles, swirling gently, as if the earth is welcoming you home. Above you, the ceiling is not solid, but a lattice of roots, woven so tightly they form a canopy of living lace. These roots filter the light from an unseen sky, breaking it into a dappled, honeyed glow that falls across your skin like warm rain. The light here is not bright or harsh, it's soft and diffuse, as if the sun itself has been wrapped in layers of silk. And as you look up, you notice how the roots seem to shift, just slightly, rearranging themselves into patterns that feel familiar, like the branches of a tree you once dreamed of, or the veins in your own hands when you press them together in prayer. Time moves differently here. Seconds stretch like taffy, slow and sweet, giving you all the space you need to breathe, to settle, to let go. The only sound is the rhythmic creak of the tree, a sound so deep it vibrates in your chest, like the slow turning of a great wheel. And with each creak, you feel yourself sinking deeper into the moss, the golden mist rising higher, wrapping around you like a blanket. This mist is not cold or damp, but warm and dry, like the air in a sunlit meadow after a summer rain. As you settle into the moss, you notice how the walls of the tree seem to breathe with you. With every inhale, the veins of glowing sap brighten, casting a soft, amber light across the cavern. With every exhale, the light dims, just slightly, like the slow fading of a candle at the end of a long, peaceful evening. This rhythm is not forced, not hurried, but natural, like the rise and fall of the tide, or the slow expansion of your lungs as you drift into sleep. And as you match your breathing to the pulse of the tree, you feel the last traces of tension melting away, like wax dripping from a candle. The moss beneath you is not just soft, but alive. It shifts and adjusts to the shape of your body, cradling you as if you are lying in the palm of a giant's hand. With every breath, the moss seems to rise and fall with you, as if it too is breathing. And as you sink deeper, you notice how the golden mist begins to fill not just the space around you, but the space inside you, seeping into your muscles, your bones, your thoughts, until even the quietest corners of your mind are bathed in its warm, honeyed glow. Above you, the roots of the canopy continue their slow dance, weaving and unweaving, like fingers tracing patterns in the air. Sometimes they form shapes that remind you of things you've seen before: a spiral galaxy, a winding river, the curve of a smile. Other times, they dissolve into abstract patterns, like the brush strokes of a painting you can almost, but not quite, recognize. And with each shift, the light changes, casting new shadows that play across your closed eyelids, like the flicker of a fireplace. The air here is thick with the scent of cedar and old paper. But there is something else too. A faint, sweet note, like the memory of a lullaby your mother might have sung to you when you were small. This scent is not overpowering, not cloying, but subtle, like the first hint of spring after a long winter. And as you breathe it in, you feel your shoulders relaxing, your jaw unclenching, your fingers loosening their grip on the day. This is a place where the weight of the world outside cannot reach you, where the only thing that matters is the slow, steady rhythm of your breath. The creaking of the tree grows softer now, deeper, like the sound of a ship's hull groaning as it settles into a calm harbor. Each creak is a reminder that you are safe here, that the tree is holding you, that there is no need to rush, no need to do anything at all. And as the sound fades into the background, you begin to notice other sounds, the faint rustle of leaves outside the hollow, the distant hum of the earth beneath you. These sounds are not intrusive, not jarring, but part of the natural symphony of this place, like the background hum of a choir singing in a language you almost understand. The golden mist continues to rise, swirling around you like a living thing. It coils around your wrists, your ankles, your neck, not to restrain you, but to comfort you, to remind you that you are not alone. This mist carries with it the warmth of 1,000 sunsets, the quiet of 1,000 dawns, the peace of 1,000 moments, just like this one. And as it fills the hollow, it begins to seep into your skin, your muscles, your bones, until you feel as if you are made of the same golden light as the tree itself. Your breathing slows, matching the rhythm of the tree. Each inhale draws the golden mist deeper into your lungs. Each exhale releases it back into the hollow, a little warmer, a little softer than before. With every breath, you feel yourself sinking deeper into the moss, the weight of your body dissolving into the earth beneath you. Your thoughts begin to drift, not in the way they do when you are trying to solve a problem, but in the way they do when you are half asleep, half awake, floating on the edge of a dream, where the boundaries between you and the world around you begin to blur. The roots above you shift again, forming a pattern that looks almost like a face. Not a human face, not quite, but something older, wiser, something that has been watching over this place for centuries. This face does not speak, does not move, but its presence is comforting, like the quiet company of an old friend. And as you watch it, you feel a sense of recognition, as if you have seen this face before in a dream or in a memory you can't quite place. It smiles at you, not with its mouth, but with its eyes, and you feel a warmth spreading through your chest, like the first sip of tea on a cold morning. The golden mist rises higher now, filling the hollow until it feels as if you are floating in a sea of warm, honeyed light. The boundaries between your body and the world around you begin to dissolve until you are no longer sure where you end and the tree begins. Your breath slows even further, each inhale and exhale becoming a single, continuous motion, like the rise and fall of the tide. And as you drift deeper, you notice how the creaking of the tree has changed. It is no longer a sound you hear with your ears, but a vibration you feel in your bones. A deep, resonant hum that fills your entire being, like the sound of a great bell tolling in the distance. This hum is not just a sound, but a feeling, a sensation of being held, of being cradled, of being part of something much larger than yourself. It vibrates through your chest, your ribs, your spine, like the slow turning of a great wheel, carrying you deeper into the heart of the tree. And as the vibration grows stronger, you feel your muscles relaxing, your bones softening, your mind quieting, until all that is left is the hum, the golden mist, and the slow, steady rhythm of your breath. The roots above you shift once more, forming a spiral that seems to pull you upward, toward the center of the canopy. This spiral is not a path you walk, but a current you float upon, like a leaf carried by a gentle stream. And as you rise, you notice how the light changes. It grows softer, warmer, more diffuse, like the glow of a lantern seen through layers of silk. The golden mist swirls around you, lifting you higher, until you feel as if you are floating in the heart of a great golden cloud. And with each breath, you sink deeper into this cloud, deeper into the warmth, deeper into the peace. The creaking of the tree fades into the background now, replaced by a sound that is not a sound at all, but a feeling, a deep, resonant pulse, like the heartbeat of the earth itself. This pulse is slow, steady, unhurried, matching the rhythm of your own heart, as if the two are beating in time. And as you listen, you feel your breath slowing, your thoughts quieting, your body sinking deeper into the moss, until all that is left is the pulse, the golden mist, and the slow, steady rhythm of your breath. The roots above you begin to glow, not with the amber light of the sap, but with a soft, silver radiance. This light is not bright or harsh, but gentle, like moonlight filtering through the leaves of a tree. It falls across your skin in slow, shifting patterns, like the play of light on the surface of a calm lake. And as you watch it, you feel a sense of peace settling over you, like a blanket being drawn up to your chin on a cold night. This is a peace that is not just the absence of noise, but the presence of something deeper, something older, something that has been waiting for you all along. The golden mist rises higher, filling the hollow until it feels as if you are floating in a sea of warm, honeyed light. The boundaries between your body and the world around you dissolve completely until you are no longer sure where you end and the tree begins. Your breath slows to a single, continuous motion, like the rise and fall of the tide, and your thoughts drift away, like leaves carried by a gentle stream. All that is left is the pulse of the earth, the glow of the roots, and the slow, steady rhythm of your breath. And as you sink deeper into this rhythm, you feel yourself slipping into a sleep so deep, so peaceful, that it feels like coming home. The tree holds you now, cradling you in its roots, its bark, its golden mist. It breathes with you, pulses with you, hums with you, as if you are not two separate beings, but one. The silver light above you grows softer, warmer, more diffuse, like the glow of a lantern seen through layers of silk. And as you drift deeper, you notice how the creaking of the tree has changed. It is no longer a sound you hear, but a vibration you feel. A deep, resonant hum that fills your entire being, like the sound of a great bell tolling in the distance. The roots above you begin to glow again, this time with a soft, golden radiance that fills the hollow with warmth. Close your eyes now and let the weight of your body begin to dissolve into the moss beneath you. The moss is not just soft, it is alive, each tiny filament a whisper of cool velvet against your skin. You can feel the way it yields, just slightly, as if it remembers the shape of every body that has ever rested here. And as you sink deeper, the golden mist rises around you, swirling like liquid sunlight caught in slow motion. It brushes against your arms, your neck, your cheeks, leaving behind the faintest trace of warmth, like the the memory of a summer afternoon. Your breath slows, matching the rhythm of the tree's own quiet pulse, the faint creak of its ancient bones settling into stillness. The air here is thick with the scent of cedar and old paper, a fragrance that wraps around you like a well-worn blanket. It carries the weight of centuries, yet it feels light, effortless, as if the tree itself has been waiting for this moment. You can taste it on your tongue, faintly sweet, like honey left to crystallize in the sun. And as you exhale, the mist curls around your lips, carrying your breath back into the hollow, where it lingers like a promise. The roots above you shift, just slightly, their woven patterns catching the light like threads of gold. They sway, not with the wind, but with the slow, deliberate movement of something alive and aware. Now let your attention drift to the hum, the anchor, vibrating through the air like a distant choir of stars. It is not a sound you hear with your ears, but a resonance you feel in the marrow of your bones. It thrums through the moss, through the amber walls, through the very core of the tree, syncing with the quiet beat of your heart. And as you listen, the hum begins to unfold, layer by layer, revealing its depth like the rings of an ancient tree. First, the lowest note, a deep, earthy vibration, like the sound of the planet turning beneath you. Then the higher tones, crystalline and clear, like raindrops falling into a still pond. And between them, the silence, the vast, open space where sound goes to rest, like a breath held just before the exhale. Let your body remember its own weightlessness now, as if gravity itself has loosened its grip. Your limbs feel lighter, as though they might drift upward, if not for the gentle pull of the moss beneath you. Your fingers, your toes, even the small muscles around your eyes begin to soften, releasing tension you didn't even know was there. And as they do, the hum responds, wrapping around you like a cocoon of sound, holding you in its embrace. You are not falling, you are floating, suspended in this moment, in this space, in this stillness. The tree breathes with you, its walls expanding and contracting in time with your own slow, steady rhythm. Now let your awareness drift inward to the smallest part of you, the atom at the center of your being. It is not just a particle, but a universe unto itself, a swirling dance of energy and light. You can feel it humming, vibrating in harmony with the anchor, with the tree, with the earth beneath you. And as you focus, the atom begins to expand, its boundaries dissolving into the space around it. It is no longer just a point of light. It is a galaxy, a constellation of possibilities, each one shimmering with potential. And you are at the center of it all, weightless, timeless, infinite. Now zoom out just a little and see your body as it truly is, a galaxy of cells, each one alive and pulsing with its own rhythm. They are not separate from you, but part of a vast, interconnected network, like the roots of the tree above. You can feel them communicating, whispering to one another in a language older than words. And as you listen, the hum deepens, resonating through each cell, aligning them with the slow, steady pulse of the earth. Your blood flows like a river of light, your breath like the tide, your heartbeat like the distant drum of a planet turning. You are not just a body. You are a living, breathing cosmos, held in the palm of something vast and gentle. Now zoom out further until the earth itself comes into view, a small blue-green sphere suspended in the velvet dark. It is not just a planet, but a living being, its oceans breathing, its forests whispering, its mountains standing like ancient sentinels. You can feel its heartbeat, slow and steady, syncing with your own, with the trees, with the hum of the anchor. And as you watch, the earth begins to glow, its light pulsing in time with the rhythm of the cosmos. It is not alone. It is part of something greater, a dance of stars and planets and galaxies, all moving in perfect harmony. And you are part of that dance, weightless, timeless, infinite. Now, let your awareness drift outward once more, into the silence between the stars. It is not an absence of sound, but a presence, a vast, open space where everything is held in perfect stillness. You can feel it wrapping around you, like the softest velvet, like the deepest breath. And as you sink into it, the hum fades, not into silence, but into something deeper, a resonance that is not heard, but felt. It is the sound of the universe remembering itself, of the tree remembering its roots, of your body remembering its weightlessness. And in this moment, there is no time, no space, no separation, only the quiet, endless now. Let your breath slow now, deeper and deeper, until each inhale feels like a lifetime, each exhale like a sigh of relief. The golden mist rises around you, swirling like liquid sunlight, carrying your awareness deeper into the hollow. the moss beneath you cradles you, its cool velvet pressing gently against your skin, reminding you that you are held. The tree breathes with you, its walls expanding and contracting in time with your own slow, steady rhythm. And the hum, the anchor, vibrates through you, aligning every cell, every atom, every breath with the quiet pulse of the cosmos. You are not just in this moment. You are this moment, weightless, timeless, infinite. Now, let your body remember what it is like to be weightless, as if the very air around you has become thick and supportive. Your limbs feel lighter, as though they might drift upward, if not for the gentle pull of the moss beneath you. Your fingers, your toes, even the small muscles around your eyes soften, releasing the last traces of tension. And as they do, the hum responds, wrapping around you like a cocoon of sound, holding you in its embrace. You are not falling, you are floating, suspended in this moment, in this space, in this stillness. The tree breathes with you, its roots shifting slightly above, their woven patterns catching the light like threads of gold. Let your awareness drift inward once more to the smallest part of you, the atom at the center of your being. It is not just a particle, but a universe unto itself, a swirling dance of energy and light. You can feel it humming, vibrating in harmony with the anchor, with the tree, with the earth beneath you. And as you focus, the atom begins to expand, its boundaries dissolving into the space around it. It is no longer just a point of light. It is a galaxy, a constellation of possibilities, each one shimmering with potential. And you are at the center of it all, weightless, timeless, infinite. Now, let your body remember the way the air moves around you, cool and gentle against your skin. It carries the faintest trace of cedar and old paper, a fragrance that lingers like a memory of home. You can feel it brushing against your arms, your neck, your cheeks, leaving behind a trail of warmth, like sunlight on a winter morning. And as you exhale, the mist curls around your lips, carrying your breath back into the hollow, where it lingers like a promise. The roots above you shift, just slightly, their woven patterns catching the light like threads of gold. They sway, not with the wind, but with the slow, deliberate movement of something alive and aware. Let your awareness drift to the hum, the anchor, vibrating through the air like a distant choir of stars. It is not a sound you hear with your ears, but a resonance you feel in in the marrow of your bones. It thrums through the moss, through the amber walls, through the very core of the tree, syncing with the quiet beat of your heart. And as you listen, the hum begins to unfold, layer by layer, revealing its depth like the rings of an ancient tree. First, the lowest note, a deep, earthy vibration, like the sound of the planet turning beneath you. Then the higher tones, crystalline and clear, like raindrops falling into a still pond. And between them, the silence, the vast, open space where sound goes to rest, like a breath held just before the exhale. Now, let your body remember its own weightlessness, as if gravity itself has loosened its grip. Your limbs feel lighter, as though they might drift upward, if not for the gentle pull of the moss beneath you. Your fingers, your toes, even the small muscles around your eyes begin to soften, releasing tension you didn't even know was there. And as they do, the hum responds, wrapping around you like a cocoon of sound, holding you in its embrace. You are not falling, you are floating, suspended in this moment, in this space, in this stillness. The tree breathes with you, its walls expanding and contracting in time with your own slow, steady rhythm. Now zoom out further until the earth itself comes into view, a small blue-green sphere suspended in the velvet dark. It is not just a planet, but a living being, its oceans breathing, its forests whispering, its mountains standing like ancient sentinels. You can feel its heartbeat, slow and steady, syncing with your own, with the trees, with the hum of the anchor. You are floating in the silence between stars. The vastness around you is not empty. It is full of the quiet hum of the cosmos, a sound so deep it vibrates in your bones, like the slow, steady pulse of the earth itself. You do not hear it with your ears. You feel it, a resonance that moves through you, as if your body is a tuning fork, and the universe is the hand that strikes you. The problems of the world are microscopic dots far below, so small they might as well not exist. You see them, tiny specks of light, flickering like fireflies in the distance. But they do not touch you. They cannot reach you, because you are here, suspended in this endless moment where time does not move, where there is only this. Your breath is slow, so slow it feels like it might stop, but it does not. continues. Each inhale is a wave, a gentle rise of your chest, like the tide pulling back from the shore. And each exhale is the wave returning, carrying with it all the weight you did not know you were holding. The air leaves your lungs, and with it goes the tension in your shoulders, the tightness in your jaw, the faint ache behind your eyes. You notice the temperature of the air. Not cold, not warm, but perfectly balanced, like the space between heartbeats. It brushes against your skin, a whisper of sensation, not enough to startle you, just enough to remind you that you are here, that you are real, that this moment is real, and it is yours. The silence is not absence. It is presence, a presence so vast it fills every corner of your awareness. You feel it in the way your fingers float, weightless, as if gravity has forgotten you. Your hands drift slightly, like leaves on a calm pond, and with each movement, you feel the air shift around them, a soft resistance, like dipping your hand into still water. Your mind is quiet, not forced into silence, but naturally still, like a lake on a windless day. The surface is smooth, unbroken, reflecting nothing but the endless sky above. There are no thoughts to disturb it, no words, no images, just the quiet, the deep, the endless quiet. You become aware of your heartbeat, not as a sound, but as a sensation, a gentle throb in your chest, like the slow, steady beat of a drum. Each pulse sends a ripple through you, a wave of warmth, spreading from your center, outward, through your arms, your legs, your fingers, your toes. It is not urgent, not hurried, just steady, like the ticking of a clock, but softer, deeper. The space around you is not dark. It is not light. It simply is a canvas of infinite possibility. You do not see shapes. You do not see colors. You feel textures, the smoothness of the void, the slight resistance of the air, the way it moves against your skin. Like silk, like like the softest breath, and you realize you do not need to see, because you are already here, already part of this. Your breath deepens, not because you command it, but because it chooses to. Each inhale draws in more of the quiet, more of the stillness, and each exhale releases more of what you no longer need. The air fills your lungs, and with it comes a sense of expansion, as if your body is growing lighter, as if your edges are dissolving, blending into the space around you. You are not disappearing. You are becoming. You feel the vibration again. The deep earth rumble. Not a sound, but a sensation. A resonance that moves through you, like the hum of a giant bell, struck long ago. The vibration is low, so low it is almost beneath hearing, but you feel it in your bones, in your chest, in the very core of you. It is steady, unchanging, like the heartbeat of the planet. This vibration is your anchor. It is what keeps you here, in this moment, in this stillness. It is not a force pulling you down. It is a presence holding you up, like the gentle hand of repine, guiding you, supporting you, reminding you that you are safe, that you are held, that you do not need to reach, because everything you need is already here. You notice the way your body feels. Not heavy, not light, but perfectly balanced, as if you are floating in water, but without the water, as if the air itself is holding you. Your muscles are soft, relaxed, not tense, not slack, just at ease, like a cat curled in a sunbeam. Your fingers rest. Your toes are still. Your breath moves through you like a slow river. The quiet is not empty. It is full of possibility, full of the potential for rest, for healing, for letting go. You do not need to do anything. You do not need to be anywhere. You are already where you need to be. Here, in this moment, in this stillness, in this peace. You feel the resistance, the old habit of reaching, the mind's tendency to grasp, even when there is nothing to hold. But you do not fight it. You do not push it away. You simply notice it, like a leaf floating on the surface of a pond. And then you let it go. The resistance dissolves, like sugar in warm water, and you are left with the quiet, with the stillness, with the deep earth rumble. The vibration grows stronger, not louder, but deeper. It moves through you like a current, carrying you, guiding you. You do not need to swim. You do not need to struggle. You simply float, and the current carries you deeper into the quiet, into the stillness, into the peace. Your breath slows even more. Each inhale is a gentle rise. Each exhale is a soft fall, like the tide, like the rhythm of the earth itself. You feel the air enter your lungs, cool, refreshing, like a breeze through an open window. And as it leaves, it takes with it the last traces of tension, the last remnants of resistance, leaving you lighter, freer. You become aware of the space between your thoughts, not as emptiness, but as presence, a vast expanse of quiet, where there is no need to think, no need to analyze, no need to plan, just the quiet, the stillness, the deep earth rumble, and you realize this is where you belong. This is where you are meant to be. The vibration hums through you, a steady 432 hertz, the frequency of the earth, the frequency of healing. It resonates in your bones, in your cells, in the very fabric of your being. It is not a sound. It is a feeling, a deep, slow, steady pulse that reminds you you are connected, you are whole, you are home. Your body feels heavier, not in a way that weighs you down, but in a way that grounds you, like the weight of a warm blanket, like the comfort of sinking into a soft bed. Your muscles relax, your breath deepens, and you feel the earth beneath you, not as a surface, but as a presence, a gentle force, holding you, supporting you, reminding you that you are safe. You notice the way your mind drifts, not toward thoughts, but toward sensations, the coolness of the air, the softness of your breath, the steady hum of the vibration. Your awareness expands, not outward, but inward, deeper into the quiet, deeper into the stillness, deeper into the peace. The resistance fades. The old habit of reaching, the mind's need to grasp, it dissolves like mist in the morning sun, and you are left with the quiet, with the stillness, with the deep earth rumble, and you realize there is nothing to hold, nothing to grasp, because you already have everything you need. Your breath becomes slower and heavier. Each inhale, a wave of calm. Each exhale, a release of weight. And now, the edges of the world begin to soften, like the first light of dawn brushing against the horizon. So gentle, so slow, you don't even notice it happening at first. The colors around you, they melt into something warmer, something deeper, like honey poured over still water, spreading outward in slow circles, touching everything with quiet care. The hum that has been with you, the resonance that has held you so safely, it doesn't fade. It simply changes shape, becoming something even more familiar, something that feels like home. You don't need to hold onto anything now. The thoughts that were there, the ones that drifted through your mind like leaves on a slow river, they've already been carried away, leaving only the quiet, only the stillness. The weight of your body, it sinks deeper into the surface beneath you, not because you're forcing it, but because it remembers how to let go, how to trust the support that's always been there. Your breath, it slows, naturally, effortlessly, like the tide pulling back from the shore, leaving behind only the smoothest sand, untouched, unhurried. The images that once filled your mind, they drift away now, not disappearing, but dissolving into something softer, something that doesn't need to be seen to be felt. Like the way a dream fades when you wake, not because it's gone, but because it's become part of you, woven into the quiet spaces between your thoughts. You don't need to remember anything now. You don't need to do anything now. The resonance, the hum, it's still here, still working, still holding you in this perfect stillness. And as the last of the words fade, you realize something beautiful. You don't need the words anymore. The peace they brought, the calm they created, it doesn't depend on them. It's already yours. Like the way the ocean doesn't need the waves to know it's vast. Like the way the night sky doesn't need the stars to know it's endless. This feeling, this deep, quiet comfort, it's always been here. You've just remembered how to find it. The resonance doesn't stop when the words do. It continues its work, quietly, patiently, like the roots of a great tree growing beneath the earth, unseen but always present. Your body knows what to do with this. Your mind knows how to rest in it. Your heart knows how to hold it. There's nothing you need to fix. Nothing you need to change. Nothing you need to force. Just this, just now, just the perfect stillness of being exactly where you are. And somewhere in this quiet, you begin to understand. This peace, this deep, unshakable calm, it isn't something you visit. It's something you carry with you. Like the way your skin carries the warmth of the sun long after you've stepped inside. Like the way your lungs carry the memory of fresh air, even when you're surrounded by walls. It's always here, always waiting, always ready to welcome you back. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to work for it. You don't even have to remember it. It remembers you. Like a favorite blanket, soft and worn from years of use. It knows the shape of you, the weight of you, the way you fit perfectly into its folds. Like a door that's always unlocked. It doesn't ask for keys or codes or explanations. It simply opens when you're ready. And when you're ready to return to this feeling, when you want to sink back into this quiet, this warmth, this perfect stillness, it will be here. Not because you have to come back, not because you're supposed to, but because you want to. Because it feels good. Because it feels like coming home. The hum is still here. The resonance is still working. Your body is still resting. Your mind is still quiet. And this moment, this perfect, endless moment, it stretches out before you, soft and deep and full of possibility. You don't have to hold on to it. You don't have to make it last. It lasts all on its own. And as the last of the words fade into silence, you realize something even more beautiful. You don't need the words to know this peace. You never did. The peace was always yours. The calm was always here. The stillness was always waiting. And now, as you sink even deeper into this perfect quiet, you understand that this is where you've always belonged. Not out there, in the noise, in the rush, in the endless doing, but here, in the stillness, in the warmth, in the quiet knowing that everything is exactly as it should be. The resonance hums softly, like a lullaby sung just for you. It doesn't ask for anything. It doesn't expect anything. It simply is. And in its being, it holds you. And in its holding, you are safe. And in its safety, you are free. Your breath slows even more, deep and even and full of ease. Each inhale, a gentle rise. Each exhale, a soft release. There's no effort here. No struggle. No need to control. Just the natural rhythm of your body, doing what it was always meant to do. And somewhere in this quiet, you begin to drift. Not away, but deeper in. Deeper into the stillness. Deeper into the warmth. Deeper into the perfect peace that has always been yours. The edges of your awareness soften, like the way a photograph fades at the edges when it's been loved for years. Not because it's damaged, but because it's been held so gently, so often, that the lines between what is and what was begin to blur. You don't need to follow any thoughts now. You don't need to chase any feelings. You don't need to do anything at all. The resonance is still here. The hum is still working. And you are exactly where you need to be. And as the last of the words fade into the quiet, you realize something even more beautiful than before. This isn't the end. It's not even a goodbye. It's simply a pause, a moment of perfect stillness before the next breath, before the next thought, before the next wave of quiet comfort washes over you. And in this pause, in this perfect, endless pause, you are held. You are safe. You are at peace. The hum continues, soft and steady, like the heartbeat of the earth beneath you. It doesn't need to be loud to be powerful. It doesn't need to be seen to be real. It simply is. And in its being, it reminds you, you don't need to do anything to deserve this peace. You don't need to earn it. You don't even need to understand it. It's yours, simply because you are. Your body sinks even deeper into the surface beneath you, not because you're forcing it, but because it remembers how to let go, how to trust, how to rest. Your breath slows, deep and even, like the tide pulling back from the shore, leaving behind only the smoothest sand, untouched, unhurried. Each inhale, a gentle rise. Each exhale, a soft release. There's no rush here, no urgency, just the natural rhythm of your body, doing what it was always meant to do. And somewhere in this quiet, you begin to understand something even deeper. This peace is already yours. It has always been yours. Peace, this calm, this stillness, it isn't something you find. It's something you remember. Like the way you remember how to breathe after holding your breath too long. Like the way you remember how to float when you've been treading water for hours. It's always been here, waiting, patient, kind. The resonance hums softly, like a song you've known your whole life, but can't quite remember the words to. It doesn't matter. You don't need the words to feel the melody. You don't need the lyrics to know the comfort. The hum is enough. The resonance is enough. And you are enough. And as the last of the words fade into the quiet, you realize something even more beautiful than all the rest. You don't need to hold onto this moment. You don't need to make it last. You don't even need to remember it. Because this peace, this calm, this stillness, it's not going anywhere. It's always here, always waiting, always ready to welcome you back. Like a favorite blanket, soft and worn from years of use, it knows the shape of you. Like a door that's always unlocked, it doesn't ask for keys or codes or explanations. It simply opens when you're ready. And when you're ready to return to this feeling, when you want to sink back into this quiet, this warmth, this perfect stillness, it will be here. But for now, for this perfect moment, you don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to do anything. You don't even need to think. The resonance is still here. The hum is still working. And you are exactly where you need to be. You don't need to follow any thoughts now. You don't need to chase any feelings. You don't need to do anything at all. The resonance is still here. The hum is still working. And you are exactly where you need to be. hum continues, soft and steady, like the heartbeat of the earth beneath you. It doesn't need to be loud to be powerful. It doesn't need to be seen to be real. It simply is. And in its being, it reminds you, you don't need to do anything to deserve this peace. You don't need to earn it. You don't even need to understand it. It's yours simply because you are. And somewhere in this quiet, you begin to understand something even deeper. This: drift softly. The quiet will remember you.